Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be updating you guys on some life stuff, some streaming stuff, including HBO, DCU, and more, so stay tuned. Now this is my second time doing this video. I'll get into more details after. Let me go ahead and roll that intro, and I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. Again, as always, I thank everybody for watching. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. And as I said, today we're going to get into some updates. Now I'm going to do my best to segment this video so that way you'll be able to jump through the different sections. If you only want to listen to a certain part of the update, I'll do my best to kind of segment that video there for you. Now, as I said, this is my second time doing this. I thought I did a really good job the first time. I recorded this video October 1st. I was getting ready to post it for you guys, and unfortunately I recorded it with my tablet, which usually is pretty good, but apparently there's some issue that when it records and I try to edit that video, it's only a second long, even though it's really not a second long. And I've read some forums, there's a whole bunch of issues going on with it, so unfortunately I wasn't able to do that video, and I have to re-record. Sucks because I was really liking that video, so hopefully I can make another good one here for you guys, and I apologize it's coming out a little bit later than I intended. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. First up on the docket, I just wanted to go over a few life things. So I took a little time off of social media, and it's been a little while since I posted a video. It's still in my month time frame, as I said, but I just haven't been posting as many as I would like to. So the reason was because my wife and I took a trip back home. So most of you that follow us know that we currently live in Texas, but we are from Connecticut. So we took a surprise trip back home to surprise some of our friends and family. Since we've been, quarantining at home for quite some time, we decided it was just time to go visit people, take advantage of the opportunity. So we did that as safe as we possibly could. But we were also there for another reason, because we are expecting our first child. So we have a little one on the way. So of course I've been a little preoccupied kind of doing that. But we went home to visit everybody and kind of surprise them with the little one on the way. Now, for those of you that are curious, so we were fortunate enough that when we were at home that we got the gender results. So we also did a gender reveal party. Some of you that follow me might have been there, might have seen that, might have watched on Facebook, whatever. But we are having a little girl. So anyone that's curious, we are having a little girl. She should be born on March 10th or around there. So if you do notice some of the videos lacking in the weeks prior and the weeks after March 10th, just know that's why. It is my first child, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of things that keep me busy. Now, a few other things that we have going on is that my current job that I'm been just kind of waiting to come back, which most of you know is Dreamscape. They did call and say that they are planning on opening again soon. They didn't give an exact date, but they were just kind of calling to see if I'm willing to come back, which of course I love VR and I do want to stick with VR, so I would love to go back. But also on that note, I do have another job opportunity that I'm starting next week. I can't give too much information on that just yet, but it is a work from home job. So I'll be doing a lot of stuff from home, which I think will give me somewhat more freedom when it comes to the YouTube channel. I know it's not going to be 100% freedom. It is a 40-hour work week, but I think working from home, knowing what my hours are, when I get off, when I have to go in, and being at home, I think gives me a little bit more freedom as to when I can shoot some videos before or after work, not having to sit in traffic or anything like that, and also for editing purposes and posting things like that. So I am hoping that I can get that going, and I will be doing some Dreamscape still because I want to stay in the VR world, so I'll probably just do that some part-time here and there to kind of stay in that VR world that I love so much. I do think that VR is something that potentially could take off. I think COVID kind of slowed things down a little bit, but I think it will be awesome to see where it goes, and I'd love to be there for that to happen. So that's what's going on work-wise. I will give you guys more detailed on my new job as soon as I get more information and as soon as I've kind of been there and know what I can and can't say on camera. So that's what we have going on life-wise. So I don't really have much more life stuff for you guys. If you guys want to see more stuff going forward as the baby is born and kind of more life things like that. If you guys want to see some vlogs and stuff, let me know, and I will create a playlist of things, or maybe create a different segment if you want to follow things through Instagram or Facebook or something different. If you guys want to see some of those vlogs, leave some comments down below. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Alright guys, so moving on to get into today's streaming news, we're going to be covering some things from HBO, DCU, Peacock, and more. A few days ago, HBO had announced that the DCU, or DC Universe, portion of their company is going to be changing. So we've kind of known this, we've foreshadowed it a little bit, we've seen what's going on, but they finally announced that their shows and their movies that are on the DC Universe application, or website for that matter, is no longer going to house the movies and TV shows, that they're all going to be moving to HBO Max. So again, we saw that coming, but they finally announced it. Now, I haven't checked today, but as of the other day, they haven't actually pulled anything yet, and they haven't given any dates as to when they're going to pull things by. They just have announced that that's what they're going to do. So going forward, DCU is going to be more of the comic book end of things, and they will still have a few other things mixed in there here and there, but unfortunately, one of my favorite parts of DCU that they're getting rid of is the rewards program. They did end it a few days ago. If you had any rewards, you had to have used them by that date. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it in time to put it into the video, but they did end the rewards program. I don't know exactly going forward what else they're going to have on there, but they're probably going to have the encyclopedia and the shop and a few other things. They haven't announced any price change yet, so to my knowledge, they are still going to have the same pricing structure, which, I don't know, maybe it's worth paying for if you're really into the comics. They did say that they're going to be putting out some more comics on there, so maybe they're going to be pumping so many out that the huge comic book fans out there are going to still want to pay that price for it. But if you're really into it for the shows and movies, then at some point you can migrate right over to HBO Max and get both of them. Now, on the same topic, if you don't yet have HBO Max, they have extended the promotion for HBO Max for DCU subscribers. So you can get HBO Max for only $4.99 a month for up to 6 months if you are a DCU subscriber. So if you wanted to test out HBO Max, make sure to go ahead there, get that promo before it ends. You don't want to miss out. Now also, if you're an AT&T customer, make sure to log in and check your bill. Some plans, whether it be for internet or cable, are giving HBO Max for free. So I'm one of the lucky, fortunate ones that are able to get that service for free. So I didn't even know it was gonna happen. I logged in to pay my bill. I saw a little ad there that said, hey, because of the internet plan you have, you can get HBO Max for free. I was paying the $15 price point for it, although I did lock in to get a little extra special deal on it. Free is better than the deal that I had, so I went, of course, and took that free offer. It doesn't say how long it's for, so who knows exactly what that time frame is going to be. But I do have it for free for right now, so can't beat that. So make sure if you have AT&T to go ahead and check your plan. Also in streaming news, Peacock TV finally struck a deal with Roku. On all Roku devices, you can now download the Peacock app and be able to take advantage of the Peacock service. So that's a great time that it happened. So that way we can all watch Peacock. Now, unfortunately, it's still not officially supported on Amazon Fire TV. Now, you can sideload it, but it is a bit of a process to do that. And also, we have not gotten HBO Max on either the Fire TV or the Roku devices just yet. They have not stricken that deal yet either. Now, a few of you have been asking, am I going to be doing the full review on the Tivo Stream 4K? And yes, that is coming. I was hoping to get it out a little sooner, but here's what happened. Along with the personal things that I had going on, I wanted to give it a little extra time to test it. When I first did the unboxing of it, you guys know I had a few issues with it here and there, and I wanted to make sure to put it through its paces before I did the full review. So what I did was I replaced that first unit, so I tested the replacement, it seemed to work good. I tested yet another one just to make sure that there wasn't going to be any other issues, and I have a family member who got one, and they've been using it, and they haven't had any issues. So now that I've been able to test it thoroughly, I've went ahead and made the review. Now, just so you guys know, I did shoot a lot of that review previously. I shot it before we went on our trip, and I've since kind of played with them a little bit more, so I'm probably going to shoot another video today just kind of giving you guys some extra little info that I'm going to throw into that review. So just know if the video is a little broken up and you see, you know, of course it's across different days, that I just wanted to make sure to give it a thorough review before putting it out. So that's why you may see some different things here and there. But I will tell you, no spoilers, that I do think it's a great device. It may not be the device for everybody, but it's a great device. So make sure you keep an eye out for that review to get more information. But if you guys are on the fence with what device to buy, I will tell you guys, hold off on that Tivo Stream 4K right now unless you necessarily need a device at this very moment, because there's a newcomer to the market. Google put out the other day the Chromecast with Google TV. It's a new Chromecast device that is almost a copycat of the Tivo Stream 4K. It's very similar. I did order it. It's on its way. It's going to be coming, I think it said, by October 22nd. So as soon as I get that, I will be doing an unboxing of that device. Like I said, it's a copycat. It's very similar. It is a dongle unit. You guys know I'm not too fond of the dongle units, but that's okay. We'll make it work just like we did the Tivo Stream 4K. Some of the quick information I have for it is that it charges with USB-C. That seems that that's the only port for it. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to attach any external storage to it. It doesn't seem like it's got a micro SD card slot or anything like that, at least from what they've said at the moment. So I'm hoping it's got a decent amount of onboard storage. But unfortunately, the website, when you look it up, it doesn't tell you how much onboard storage it has. So I'm hoping it's got an okay amount. I know personally I like to download a lot of apps to it and don't want to worry about running out of space. So time will tell when I get that how it's going to go. The other thing is that it doesn't have a Ethernet port. So it looks like it's going to be just Wi-Fi only. And with it only having the one USB-C port for charging, it doesn't seem like we're going to have the option to plug in a external-ish adapter for that Ethernet port either. So hopefully the Wi-Fi works with it just good enough. I will give you guys some tips and tricks as far as the dongle units go in the review video for the Tivo Stream 4K, as well as most likely when we do the unboxing of the Chromecast with Google TV. Now, in the Google News as well, they've also updated the Google Play Movies and TV app. So I'm sure most of you in the Google ecosystem are familiar with that application where you can rent and buy movies and TV shows. They are now changing that app to be called Google TV. It's rolling out in the next couple weeks across most devices. Some of you may have it now, some of you may not get it for the next couple weeks. It seems as though they are putting that as more of a TV-centric unit, which also I believe is the app that's going to run the Chromecast with Google TV. Now, I'm curious to know if that app is what's going to be the forefront on that device. Can we just run it on any device, just such as the Tivo Stream 4K? So if we like the Tivo Stream 4K unit better and use that app, will it be the same? I guess time will tell as we test that device out. One cool feature that it did talk about is that you can go into the app on your phone, add stuff to your watch list, and it'll be there for when you get home. So I think that's a pretty nifty feature. I do think Tivo could copy that going forward if they want to. I do think that at some point we're going to have to put these two devices head to head and check them out and see how they're going to go. So we'll have to do that in the future. Now, as I said, it's pretty much a copycat device. So the feature that they're really throwing out there with the Chromecast is that it's going to be able to put all your shows in one place, which is what the main point of Tivo was. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Price point is coming in at $49.99, so they're competing with Tivo there. And Tivo says they're going to raise their price to $79, but maybe this will stop them from doing that. We'll kind of see how it goes. I am curious to see if Google and Tivo are going to kind of compete back and forth with their two devices and maybe give us a really great device because they're both competing with each other, or if Google's just going to kind of put Tivo down and maybe it's going to disappear. Who knows? We'll kind of just have to see how it goes, but there's a lot of things going on. The streaming wars are definitely heating up for sure. Now, the one downside, if you are looking into getting a streamer that pretty much does it all and you would like to also use that TV streamer to stream your video games, as of right now, Google Stadia is not going to be on the Chromecast with Google TV. You still have to have the Chromecast Ultra. They do say it's coming in 2021, so if you can hold out to be able to play those games, then it still might be the device for you. But if you must have Google Stadia on your TV right now, then it's not going to be the device for you. That's pretty much going to tie up our streaming news for today. Well, I hope you guys found some kind of value in this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have not yet checked out thenerdcircle.com, go ahead and check it out. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure to subscribe to all the social media channels so that way you know when I'm posting different things. Of course, if there's anything I forgot to mention, I will leave it in the description for you guys. Leave any comments down below. Let me know what games you guys are playing. Let me know what you're doing right now if you're quarantined. If you guys are getting the Xbox Series X, let me know down below. Start some kind of conversation. Let's talk about it and see where it goes. But there's lots of things to talk about in the streaming world, lots of things to talk about in the gaming world. So let me know down below what you guys are doing right now. If you guys are going to be getting the Tivo Stream 4K, if you're going to hold out for the Chromecast with Google TV, or if you're looking at a whole other device altogether. But that's going to go ahead and end today's update video. Look for the Tivo Stream 4K review coming soon. It should be coming out in the next couple days. And if you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Please make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can go ahead and follow the older videos on the screen. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.